From the dawn of humanity, stories of giants have echoed through our cultures. These tales, passed down through generations, have painted vivid pictures of colossal beings that roamed the earth, their footsteps shaking the ground beneath them. These towering figures, imbued with superhuman strength and shrouded in mystery, have captivated our imaginations for millennia. From the frost giants of Norse mythology to the titans of Greek lore, giants have been a staple in the mythologies of cultures around the world. But could there be a kernel of truth behind these enduring legends? Could these stories be more than just the product of human imagination, perhaps rooted in real encounters and experiences? Could our ancestors have walked the earth alongside beings of extraordinary size and strength? The answer, tantalizingly, might lie in our own evolutionary past. The fossil record, a silent yet eloquent witness to the history of life on Earth, offers tantalizing clues. We share our planet with a rich tapestry of life. But it wasn't always so. We share our planet with a rich tapestry of life, but it wasn't always so. The Earth has seen the rise and fall of many species, each leaving behind traces of their existence in the form of fossils. Fossils whisper tales of a time when different human species walked the Earth. Among these ancient relatives, one of the most well-known is the Neanderthal, a species remarkably similar to our own, yet distinct in ways that continue to intrigue scientists. One of the most well-known of these ancient relatives is the Neanderthal, a species remarkably similar to our own, yet distinct in ways that continue to intrigue scientists. Neanderthals, with their robust builds and powerful physiques, have long been a source of fascination and speculation. Neanderthals, with their robust builds and powerful physiques, have long been a source of fascination and speculation. Their imposing stature and physical prowess, especially in comparison to early modern humans, could have easily sparked tales that were passed down through generations. Some researchers believe that encounters with Neanderthals, our evolutionary cousins, may have inspired the ubiquitous tales of giants found in cultures around the world. These encounters, fraught with tension and awe, could have left a lasting impression on early human societies. Their imposing stature and physical prowess, especially in comparison to early modern humans, could have easily sparked tales that were passed down through generations. As these stories were told and retold, they would have become intertwined with myth and legend, evolving into the fantastical tales we know today. As these stories were told and retold, they would have become intertwined with myth and legend, evolving into the fantastical tales we know today. The blending of fact and fiction, reality and imagination, has given rise to the rich tapestry of giant myths that continue to captivate us. Exploring the world of the Neanderthals, their lives and their ultimate fate may offer intriguing clues about the persistence of giant myths. By understanding their existence and interactions with early humans, we can gain insights into the origins of these enduring legends. By delving into the fossil record, archaeological findings, and the enduring power of human storytelling, we can begin to unravel the mystery of the giants and their place in our collective imagination. The whispers of giants, echoing through time, invite us to explore the boundaries between myth and reality, and to discover the truths that lie hidden within our ancient past. Neanderthals were not the brutish cavemen often depicted in popular culture. Instead, they were a complex and highly adaptable species, capable of surviving in some of the harshest environments on Earth. Their story is one of resilience, intelligence, and a surprising level of sophistication. They were a distinct species of hominid Homo neanderthalensis, who inhabited Europe and parts of Asia for hundreds of thousands of years. Their range extended from the Atlantic coasts of Europe to the Ural Mountains in Russia, and from the Mediterranean shores to the steppes of Central Asia. Emerging on the evolutionary stage roughly 400,000 years ago, they survived ice ages and environmental changes, demonstrating remarkable resilience and adaptability. These climatic shifts would have posed significant challenges, yet Neanderthals thrived, showcasing their ability to innovate and endure. Though physically distinct from modern humans, Neanderthals possessed larger brains than our own. This larger brain size suggests a capacity for complex thought and problem-solving, which would have been essential for their survival in diverse and often hostile environments. Their skulls were longer and lower than ours, with a pronounced brow ridge that gave them a distinctive appearance. This unique cranial structure has fascinated scientists and anthropologists for decades, offering clues about their sensory capabilities and cognitive functions. Their bodies were robust and powerfully built, reflecting a life of hunting and gathering in challenging environments. This physical strength was not just for show, it was a necessary adaptation for their survival, enabling them to hunt large game and traverse rugged landscapes. Despite their physical differences, Neanderthals shared a surprising number of similarities with our own species. They lived in social groups, cared for their young, and formed close-knit communities that worked together for mutual survival. Evidence suggests that they possessed complex social structures, cared for their sick and injured, and even engaged in symbolic thought and ritualistic behavior. This indicates a level of empathy and social cohesion that was once thought to be unique to modern humans. Discoveries of Neanderthal burial sites, some containing tools, flowers, and other offerings, hint at a capacity for abstract thinking and perhaps even a belief in the afterlife. These burial practices suggest that Neanderthals had a concept of mortality and possibly spiritual beliefs. Neanderthals were skilled toolmakers, crafting a variety of implements from stone, bone, and wood. Their tools were not just functional, but also showed a level of craftsmanship and innovation that speaks to their intelligence and dexterity. They were adept hunters, using spears and other weapons to bring down large prey. Their hunting strategies required cooperation and planning, further highlighting their social and cognitive abilities. Their resourcefulness and adaptability allowed them to thrive in a variety of environments, from the frigid steppes of Ice Age Europe to the warmer woodlands of southern Asia. This adaptability was key to their long-term survival, enabling them to exploit a wide range of ecological niches. Life for Neanderthals was far from easy. They lived in a world of constant challenges, facing harsh climates, limited resources, and the ever-present threat of predators. Their world was a landscape of stark beauty, shaped by glaciers, windswept plains, and dense forests. Survival depended on their ability to adapt to these challenging conditions. Food was a constant concern for Neanderthals, who relied on a combination of hunting and gathering to sustain themselves. They hunted a variety of animals, from large game like mammoths and bison to smaller creatures like deer and rabbits. Plant foods such as roots, berries, and nuts also played an important role in their diet. The dangers of their world were ever present. Predators, including cave bears, saber-toothed cats, and even giant hyenas, posed a constant threat. Injuries were common, and diseases could spread quickly in close-knit communities. Infant mortality rates were high, and few Neanderthals lived beyond the age of 40. Despite these hardships, Neanderthals persevered. They were a resilient and resourceful species, capable of enduring incredible hardships. Their ability to adapt to a changing world, to develop sophisticated tools, and to create complex social structures is a testament to their intelligence and adaptability. Across the globe, cultures separated by vast oceans and towering mountain ranges share a common thread in their mythology: stories of giants. These stories, though varied in their details, often reflect the values, fears, and aspirations of the societies that tell them. Giants, with their immense size and strength, serve as powerful symbols in these narratives, embodying both the awe-inspiring and the terrifying aspects of the natural world. These tales, passed down through generations, depict beings of immense size and strength, often possessing supernatural abilities and playing significant roles in the shaping of the world. Around campfires and in the halls of ancient kings, these stories were told and retold, each time adding new layers of meaning and significance. They were not just entertainment, but a way to pass on important cultural values and lessons. In Norse mythology, the Jotuns, often depicted as frost giants, were primordial beings who inhabited the icy realm of Jotunheim. These giants were not merely antagonists, but were integral to the Norse cosmology, representing the untamed and chaotic forces of nature. The Jotuns were often in conflict with the gods, particularly the Aesir, and their battles were seen as a metaphor for the struggle between order and chaos. These fearsome giants, locked in an eternal struggle with the gods, represent the chaotic forces of nature. Their presence in the myths serves as a reminder of the unpredictable and often destructive power of the natural world. Storms, earthquakes, and other natural disasters were often attributed to the actions of these giants, making them both feared and respected. Their immense size and strength made them formidable adversaries, capable of shaking the very foundations of the cosmos. The giants' battles with the gods were epic in scale, often involving the very elements of the earth and sky. These stories were not just about physical strength, but also about the moral and ethical struggles that defined the human experience. The Bible speaks of the Nephilim, a race of giants who were the offspring of angels and human women. These beings were said to possess great strength and were often associated with acts of great violence and wickedness. The Nephilim were seen as a corruption of the natural order, a blending of the divine and the mortal that led to chaos and destruction. Described as mighty men which were of old, men of renown, the Nephilim are often associated with a time of great wickedness and violence. Their presence on earth was seen as a sign of the moral decay of humanity, and their actions were believed to have brought about divine retribution. The stories of the Nephilim served as a warning of the dangers of hubris and the consequences of straying from the path of righteousness. Their presence on earth is said to have angered God, leading to the great flood that cleansed the world. This cataclysmic event was seen as a divine reset, a way to purge the world of the corruption brought about by the Nephilim. The flood narrative, found in many cultures, underscores the idea of divine justice and the need for humanity to remain in harmony with the divine will. From the Americas to Africa, from Asia to Australia, tales of giants are woven into the fabric of human storytelling. These stories, though diverse in their details, share common themes of power, conflict, and the relationship between humanity and the natural world. Giants in these tales often serve as both protectors and destroyers, reflecting the dual nature of the forces they represent. Some cultures depict giants as benevolent protectors, while others portray them as fearsome monsters. In some stories, giants are wise and ancient beings who possess great knowledge and serve as guardians of sacred places. In others, they are terrifying creatures who must be defeated by heroes to restore balance to the world. These varying depictions highlight the complex and multifaceted nature of giants in mythology. But regardless of their depiction, these towering figures continue to capture our imaginations, serving as a reminder of the enduring power of myth and legend. Giants, with their larger-than-life presence, challenge us to confront our deepest fears and aspirations. They remind us of the vastness of the world and our place within it, and their stories continue to inspire and captivate us generation after generation.